Whoa, look at the barbed wire. You can see the barbed wire along here. That's how serious it is.
This video is a bit different. This is a story about my friend Dito. He's a fellow journalist, an Indonesian living in Malaysia, and I've known him for about a decade. During the lockdown here, like many journalists, he's been on the move, covering news stories and updates on the virus. What I didn't know is that he's also been delivering food supplies to people who've been struggling during the shutdown in and around KL. I found that part out when he called up and asked me to help with the deliveries and to take a few video clips that he can send to his friends and contacts who've donated towards buying the supplies. So I thought I'll share it here too.
Thank you. Thank you, Kasi. How does it feel to be in front of the camera instead of behind the camera?
I'm not good in front of camera. I'm good in
behind the camera.
I'm good in camera because my job is behind the camera.
Yeah.
We started out here at this store, where he'd arranged to buy supplies in bulk and have them packed into bags ready to distribute.
The money who I receive fund from my friends from here in Malaysia, also from Indonesia.
Police have been managing people's movements with hundreds of roadblocks across the country. We were checked several times. For most of this lockdown, I've been working from home. I have to admit, the rare opportunity to drive on these empty roads while we delivered the food was a real pleasure. That's all coming to an end though, as Malaysia begins to ease its lockdown.
We are on our way to an EMCO.
So in Malaysia, the lockdown is called an MCO, which is a movement control order, and that applies across the country. But an EMCO is an enhanced movement control order, which means nobody is allowed in or out of that area or building, and that's reserved for places with a very high number of cases. It's quite a difficult situation for the people inside, but it's in place to contain the virus in that area or building. We couldn't film the EMCO this time because of the heavy rain and because of the changing security arrangements. The food was obviously more important than the video. One of the residents sent us some footage from inside. This is how you drop off food in an EMCO zone. And this is what it looks like inside. This building is home to mostly foreign workers.
I'm not differentiate anyone. I'm not differentiate any race. Even I'm from Java, I didn't take Java as number one. I take care all as much as I can. And they're calling me and I'm stay here, then I drop.
And he's not alone, of course. Across Malaysia, different groups from different parts of society are doing what they can to help. This, for example, is personal protective equipment donated by a group of Malaysian doctors. A lot of the people Dito dropped food to weren't used to accepting handouts. They were used to earning a living.
He's trying to explain to them about social distancing, but it doesn't seem to be working.
All kind of profession. There is construction worker, palm oil worker, there is also cleaner.
By the end of the weekend, he distributed approximately 200 food packs. He says in total, he's dropped more than 10 times that amount over the past few weeks.
We deliver more than 10 tons rice, more than 2,000 packs.
Dito finished his deliveries for the weekend by dropping off food to the local hospital, where coronavirus patients are being treated. On Monday morning, he'll go back to work as a cameraman and then continue his deliveries the following weekend.
This pandemic is actually is a big test for us as a human being. It's time to sharing, especially now Ramadan time. Time to share. Time to share.